What's good?
Yo.
What's poppin'?
Chilling.
How y'all feeling, man? Y'all
What
feeling
up,
good?
chat?
Chat, y'all good? Huh? Chat? Y'all good? Can't hear you, man. Anyway, welcome to the 56th episode of the Longhouse Podcast. And I am your host, Black Viking, and I'm joined by my blood brother, BLAQQ SKELLINGTON. As you can see, we're missing the bright star, the supernova. You know what I'm saying? My boy on vacation. He ain't even answered my text. He said, turn it off.
Vacay mode.
Oh man, as usual, we are here to discuss great games, the platforms they reside on, and the people who make them, and most importantly, hang out with y'all, man. You can find us on YouTube, Twitter, and all audio podcasts of your listening needs, man. But before we get started, just want to let you know that every dollar that you guys donate via super chats, views, or memberships will be donated to our local Boys and Girls Club in gaming gear. That means Xboxes, PlayStation 5s, Switches, games, and whatever else we get. Okay? And right now, we are sitting at around $3,700. A little bit above that, with a goal of $6,000 by November. I think we get there with the help of y'all, because y'all the best, man. Now you know I gotta drop the beat. I gotta drop that thing. 37 people out here watching, man. Appreciate y'all watching, man. We got Gamsley in the building. What up, Gams? We got Tent Gaming and Magnum up in the house.
Yeah.
Live Supremacy, one of the best mods out there. That boy be modding for everybody.
Yes, sir.
You hear me? E-Ranks. What's good? Oh, my boy, Young Dredge, the artist, just showed up. What's happening?
Yo.
And we got Mr. Cologne himself with all the fragrances. Razor Ramon.
Well,
I just Bob. We gonna get this show on the road, fellas. Big Bad Mo up in here. Isaac Hayes, we'll throw up the set, baby. Longhouse man, baby. We'll be up in here. Okay? Big Bad Mo said, hey, it's Boot on next season in full effect. He said, build it, they will come. On Game Pass, baby. 30 below. What's happening, boy? Stone King up in the building. James Thomas. Fireman 22. What's good? Hey, my boy Ninja Squirrel said he couldn't show up today, but he said he's gonna watch us on the replay. I see you, Playboy. Bobby had Gams. Okay, he said, bro, this is fire. Oh, you can't go wrong with this, baby. Demo Facts, what up, baby? Who else in here? Come on, chat up. Who else up in here? Trying to give y'all some shout outs. Ooh, guess who up in here? Guess who 107? We got a lot of members up in here, baby.
hey.
We got a lot of members. I see a lot of green in the chat. Fellow Facts. What up, boy? A High Expectations podcast is up in the building. He said, this is my new weekly pod. Let's get it. We got 72 people at the start, baby. This Longhouse game. Hey, one day I'm gonna drop a 16. And y'all, y'all ain't gonna know what to do with yourselves. We're gonna talk about games, and more games, baby.
How about
We got BLAQQ Wukong. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. Elden on that Elden Ring DLC. I've been on that Elden Ring. I just restarted. Get my ass whooped. We're going to talk about some expectations for the games, the biggest Gamescom ever for Xbox. Biggest move. Eastside Vandal, what's up, baby? My boy Solid White in here throwing up the set. Gang, gang. Y'all riding with us? Woo! Baby. I don't even want to talk over this thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? We miss Nova. Where Nova at? He said he in the mountains with his shirt off, butt sprayed up. J Mac, what's good, baby? Said shout out to the great chat. Great to see everyone. Got great beards at the building. You know we got it, baby. Why is this beat so fire? Man, it's gonna be hard to top this one, bro.
Yeah. That one's fire.
It's gonna be so hard to top it. MJ Dark's in the building. What's up, baby? And already, guys, we just started. We had to let the beat drop. We had to do that. This it's kind of our it's our thing. It's our staple. You know what I'm saying? It gets us in the mood, baby. Oh, already, baby. We got my boy Preston V. Wicks out here dropping the 20 bomb. He says, here's my contribution for the kids. And you know what we do. What we do, chat. What we do when we get a 20 bomb or higher.
Put them in the chat.
Uh-huh.
Put them in the chat.
Put them in the chat. What we do, baby. That's right. That's right.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing. You get me?
Bruh. She is blowing up. She has merch, everything. Crazy.
It's time to give it that huck.
Oh my God.
All right, here we go. Ta-da. Parris, I see you in the chat. Yes, sir. I will be sending you a link, Playboy. I'll be sending. I got my own little discussion I want to talk about for that too. Yeah, and we, I'll send you a link. But hey, Preston V. Wicks, my boy, thank you so much.
Thank you
for that 20 bomb, bro. I really appreciate it. Let me Parris, you can come in at any time that you want. You're always invited, bro.
For sure.
I will send you my thing back. But while I'm sending this out, Scale, please let me know what you've been playing and watching.
Yes, sir. As far as watching, just been a lot of anime. I've been catching up on all my anime stuff. So I've been caught up on my One Piece, current on that. We 1,100 episodes in. Great. 1,108, actually. 1,109, actually. So catch up on that. And I caught up on the new, not caught up yet, but I'm watching the new season of Demon Slayer as well. Man, that is one of the most beautiful anime ever made, for sure. Like, the new kids who watch this are going to be spoiled and not going to watch. Like, they're not going to watch any other anime because it's not going to look as good as Demon Slayer. It's a beautifully made anime, man, and it's so cool. So watching just watching a lot of anime, but played a little bit of Valorant. Got up to plat. So if you been watching my streams, it started off as the road to silver.
You got to plat?
I got
my
plat.
Dog. Okay.
I did. So that started off as road to silver, went to road to gold. Now it's road to diamond. You know what I'm saying? We moving up. So I'm happy to, but it's about to be a new season, so I'm sure I'll get put back in gold. But I did make it I have proof. It's on my file. The only reason I haven't streamed in a while is because of Elden Ring. And that goes to my next game that I've been playing is Elden Ring. It's really just been all Elden Ring. I haven't been playing anything else, really. I haven't been watching anything else except Elden Ring videos and watching everybody else play that. So my been watching and playing is Elden Ring. Like it's just everything right now.
Bro,
so.
I was watching you play, and like I don't want to disturb you while you in the zone, right? With like messaging or whatever, bro. I saw the fight where you was like, "Give me them feet."
Oh yeah.
Bro, you was hitting. Was it a hippo?
No, that was a dragon, I think.
Oh, the hippo was the one you was like,
still on the hippo.
Yeah. The dragon, you was like, give me them feet.
Yeah, eating them feet up too. You gotta do what you can. You gotta take all of what you can get on that game for sure.
Hell yeah. Hilarious, man. Parris, you have joined. What's up, my brother?
What's up? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. You know, just been trying to mind my business, but then the internet won't let you.
I look. I got backup, Parris. What's what you gonna do now, baby?
I'll fight both of you. bring your ass to PAX too. I'll fight you too.
We gonna have to record this, Parris. But man, you brought up something really, and I was gonna skip it, but if you got some bars on it, man, I saw the news that came out. Was it yesterday? About it started yesterday, right? With the Dr. Disrespect news about potentially texting minors, and then it came out today that he actually did text a minor, and he said that it could have went inappropriately. I forgot the wording that he used, but
it was nonsense.
But Parris, I would like. So I was in a group chat talking about this, bro, and I was like, if he puts out a statement about this, all hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah.
Like any PR, I don't know who his PR team is or whatnot. I'm just looking at this from a PR standpoint. Like, you don't do that because people go pick it apart regardless of what you say. Because what do you call it? The damn it, eye of the public. I forgot what the fucking phrase is. But Parris, I would like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even really just bars. It's just more of, I've tried to just stay on the sidelines observing this, because really this popped off Friday, I think, is when that initial tweet came out, and kind of everything started from there. And my thing was, and I've said this to some people privately, I'm like, I ain't saying shit until we see more, because you never know how this is going to go. Because look, I'm just keeping it a buck. When I saw it, wasn't surprised, because if you go back to 2020 when all this went down, you knew something weird had to have happened. So when I first saw it on Friday, I was like, yeah, he probably did it. That was my first thought. But it was like, I'm not going to run to social media or make a YouTube video condemning him until you hear more. Then you saw what his first couple responses were, and you're like, that sounds like some legalese to me. Something happened. And, I've had a few DMs here or there, talked to a couple people that pretty much say, yeah, he did that shit. Right. And I'm like, but I'm not even going to say, because I said it yesterday. I'm like, I'm just mind my business. I'm staying out of this, because I assumed he was just going to go away. Like he said he was going on vacation. He's just going to go away. But here was the wild card in all this was Robert Bowling, who is the co-founder of, what was it, Midnight Society, or whatever that's called. Right. I've known Robert since 2007 when he was a community manager at Infinity Ward for Call of Duty, because he's the one that got me into that event back then. He's an ex-Marine. He ain't going to play that. I know his mentality. I was like, if Robert said he's going to find out what really happened, he's going to find out what really happened. So when they were like, yep, we're cutting ties with him, I go, oh, he told him what went down. And it definitely leads into something along the lines of what we're all suspecting. So you saw his statement. See, I wasn't even going to say nothing until I saw a statement today, because to me, that statement has no remorse. That statement to me is him living up to the Dr. Disrespect gimmick. Instead of him being Guy, he's responding as Dr. Disrespect. It's like a wrestling gimmick, right? You're not being yourself. And it wasn't really remorseful, in my opinion. It was almost defiant in a way.
Yeah.
It's like you literally admitted you were having inappropriate conversations with a minor. That's what you said. Right there. We stop right there. There's no excuse. There's no whataboutism. There's no anything. The moment you realize you were speaking with a minor, that you end it right there. Like people trying to, oh, well, maybe he didn't know. Maybe he did know at first, but clearly at some point he did know.
Exactly. Yeah.
You kept talking. So that's on you. And like I put out today, I have two daughters. One, she's not a teenager anymore. She's 22, but I still have a teenage daughter. I ain't playing that shit. No. There is no excuse for that at all. You can't justify that to me. I don't want to hear it. You should have just apologized. I effed up. You move on from there. What pissed me off about it was the defiance of it. Like, who
that's
you
the thing, Parris.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like, not only just the defiance, but just making a public statement in general never worked out to anybody's benefit ever. You know what I mean? Like, just go on your vacation with your family.
Exactly.
Right. And get your lawyers, get your PR team on it. Like, if there's something that in defense of you, to where that somebody just said the eye of public opinion. Thank you for that, because I just lost it. To help you out in some form of way or whatever. Now, I am by no means. I'm still on the mindset of staying out of it, like until because I don't know what any of that shit means. I know that him texting a minor is inexcusable, like period.
Yeah.
But like we don't know the full facts of and I don't want to be that person of what the fuck, we don't know the facts. I don't know the full facts of like, was he texting this individual being inappropriate and then found out they were a minor and then stopped, but then they threatened to go public with it?
Here's how I'll answer that.
You know what I mean? Okay,
here's how I answer that, because I'm putting myself in. I know what I would do.
Okay.
If I then found that out, like say he didn't know the whole time, Twitch responded and this is what caused all that. Right. My response today would clearly spell that out.
Yes.
At no point did I know.
There was a settlement. But there was a settlement.
Right? I get all that. I get all that. But bro, let's keep this a buck. If you were innocent of that, and I'm not saying to you, but I'm just saying in general, I'll tell you right now, I ain't gonna stop talking, letting y'all know that I ain't do nothing wrong. And here's why I didn't do nothing wrong. Here's what I would spell it out. All this innuendo and half speak and legalese tells me something inappropriate went down. And I will just simply say this. A few people, and again, this is all rumor speculation, which I'm not trying to get into, but there's enough people out there saying more went down that have seen whatever went down. So the fact that he can't be definitive about all he keeps saying, nothing illegal happened, no pictures were shared. You ain't got to share no pictures to be inappropriate. No, because allegedly he was trying to set a meetup at a TwitchCon.
Or even to say, like, nothing illegal happened. I was like, well,
that's legalese to me.
Depending on what state you're in, brother.
Yeah. So, and here's the thing. I don't know, Doc. I'm not a fan of his or his content or anything. So this isn't like me trying to go after him, because I don't know him. I've never interacted with him. I'm just not a fan of his style. But my thing is, it's not like this is the first time. See, that's where he doesn't get a pass. Yeah, right. Because you were cheating on your wife. Mm-hmm. So why should we believe now that you weren't? It just sounds like you were cheating on your wife again. Just so happened this one was 17. Now, this is us assuming, because we don't know all the finer details. But the fact that I got to this point where all it took was a tweet that didn't even say his name. Yep. And immediately
everybody knew.
It went to this. People started digging. yo, the fact that Bloomberg had an article about this, the fact that,
That's
and
crazy.
I know
Yeah.
Ash over at The Verge, she's talking about it. When the media starts snooping, because if Jason Schreier got involved in this, Jason Schreier he would spell it all out. He wouldn't care. He put it all out. So I think he was doing this to try and get ahead of this because more is coming. Right. That's just my personal opinion. We'll obviously see. Like I said, my only thing that I even said anything was you make a statement that was defiant about a subject that people are going to be sensitive of.
Very.
And again, me being a father, hell no. Because let it be my daughter. I'd be trying to choke shit out of them. It's like, no.
Listen, it's on site,
trying
man.
to choke the shit out of people.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. It just, and not that these are related, but the other part of this that just annoys me so much, bro, there are people that are twisting themselves into pretzels right now, trying to defend this.
Listen, it's the anti-DEI mob.
Yeah, which is wild to me. But this goes back to obviously the subject we were talking about a couple of weeks ago. This is what grifting looks like, ladies and gentlemen. When 100%. Your whole content and your source of income is based on this kind of grifting, you can't let something like this stop you. You got to keep it going. And to see people doubling down, like it was funny. I won't even say the live stream I was watching, but it's a known. I don't even want to say the word grifting, but it's a known site that goes after woke and DEI and all this stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And they do like a live stream every day, and like they were going after Alyssa McConaughey. They've had Grums on as an example, right? Mm-hmm. I purposely was like, I'm listening in today. I'm going to see what they got to talk about, and it was funny watching it before Dr. Disrespect put out his statement, and then how they were commenting after. Before, they was doubling down on, man, there ain't no evidence. How do you see this is what they do? Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And then when the statement came out, to the credit, one of them, he was like, "No, hell no." And the other ones were like, "Yeah, but what's Twitch's involvement in all this? Why did Twitch do this? Why did Twitch do that?" Instead of talking about the person that did the deed.
Right. Yep.
Talk about him. Why are you trying to bring Twitch? Like, again, we don't know all the back end of that stuff. I know what he said. He said he had an inappropriate conversation with a minor. Let's talk about that. You want to talk about some other shit. It's just crazy.
What's crazy is like it's all very tied to conservatism, right? So like if this was some purple-haired guy that worked for another studio that was progressive leaning and all this happened, they would be flaming this person, that talking about protect your kids, like all this other shit, bro. But since it's one of theirs, they want to try to go straight defense force. And that's how you can call the grift out, man. Like you can just call it.
I mean, and Jeremy, I don't care because he's known grifter. It's like the quartering. Like, I don't know if you saw his response even to the tweet. He was just like a firm handshake. And then like, I had to go watch the video he put out, just defending him the whole way instead of condemning this. But I expect that from him. You know what I mean? It was some of these other cats. I'm like, really? I thought y'all were the defenders of truth, justice, and the American way. What the hell is this? Y'all down for this now? That's the other stuff's okay. Not okay, I should say, but this one is. It makes no sense to me. It's just wild to me. But I'm saying all this to say this. This is the only reason I came on here. This is why, like I said yesterday, I'm gonna try and mind my business, worry about my content. I'm stay out of this nonsense. I said what I said one time, and that's it. I'm not saying nothing else. Right. Just keep it moving because they will drag this out for months talking about this. And here's the sad part. When he does come back, because clearly he made it clear he ain't going nowhere. So when he does come back, that first stream will do record numbers.
Yep.
Record numbers.
Yep.
For sure.
It sure will.
It's crazy, man. But, hey, like I said, I just want to come on here, just say what's up real quick. When I see you, it's on site. Gamesley, you want some of this? You can bring your ass to on site.
Listen, don't do this. Don't do this. I love you.
Nah,
man.
but on the real though, like San Diego Comic-Con's in San Diego. I'm not going to Comic-Con, but I will partake in some of the exterior festivities throughout the city of San Diego. So I'll be around for some of that stuff.
Hold on, listen. No. You know Greg Miller. You know his wife Jen. You know they come in Montreal all the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Get your ass to a Montreal Comic-Con so I can freaking kick you in the knee.
Wow. Wow. You want to smoke? Okay. Okay.
So I can kick you in the knee and run away. All right.
I'm gonna scare the shit out of you. You be like, oh shit, he here for real. Watch.
I love it.
No, but yeah. I'm gonna go hang out with some stuff at San Diego Comic-Con, and then obviously PAX. I'll be there for that. And then what was there's something else too I'm going to. Oh, and then I am going to go to, because again, TwitchCon is in San Diego. So I will hang out at the exterior festivities, but I ain't going to the actual convention itself.
Okay.
So
man,
should be
I've
good.
always needed to go. Like I go to a lot of Comic-Cons. I just haven't gone to the New York one or the San Diego one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I used to go every year. I used to go to San Diego Comic-Con every year. It's just, I mean, for me, it's just really not a lot there for me to do unless you just want to stand in line. I mean, that's really all I was doing. So it's like once you've gone, like I've gone like 5 or 6 times. I'm like, that's cool. Yeah. I already know what to expect.
Yep.
But TwitchCon, I've gone to a couple. Again, I mean, it ain't like I'm some superstar streamer or something. So it's like you walk around for an hour and I'm like, okay, I've seen it all. All right, bye. It's like, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. For sure, man.
Well, now that a major player is gone, you know what I mean?
I know this is my opportunity, right?
But no, so you're going to Gamescom. What are you planning to
no.
You're not.
My gig for Gamescom got canceled. So I'm not going there.
No.
Yeah.
What were you looking forward to play on the floor? Like if you had to choose one game.
At Gamescom, you know what? I don't know because I don't know what's going to be playable there. I mean, we obviously see Xbox is bringing a lot of stuff. I don't know if they're going to have like Avowed or something playable. On there. I just got to play Stalker 2 and Replaced. I know they're going to be playable there. I mean, I don't know what else is playable. I mean, we obviously have to wait and see. But they're hyping it up. Yeah, I mean, they were hyping it up when I was in LA in June. It was funny because I became a freaking headline out of that. But yeah, I was just having some casual conversations with people, and they were like, "Yeah, we had stuff we could have had in this showcase that we're already just planning to put it in Gamescom." And then sure enough, they put it out, biggest booth. So they obviously got big plans for it.
Hey, Parris. Speaking of like Summer Games Fest and stuff, I know you got to play Replaced, and it was really cool seeing like the spaces that you did.
Yo, that was wild.
It was super cool seeing Yura come up. Is that how you pronounce his name? Yura?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Seeing him come up and talk about some stuff with you that was not even related to his game, which was cool, right? And then just some gamer talk, and then him thanking you for playing the game and asking for some feedback. Like that was super dope, man, to see.
Yeah, no, that was, and that just like out of nowhere that happened. And then and that's why, even like you said, he came up not talking about his game. That's why I was like, hey, if you don't mind, and we kind of got into his game a little bit and just their game development and just everything that they've been through, trying to get this game out the door. Like you said, there's still not a release date on it. We don't even know if it's coming in 2024. I mean, I hope it does.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously, if there's no release date at Gamescom, then it's not coming out this year. I don't think so.
Likely.
Yeah.
And I was right. I knew I'd read it on a developer blog somewhere that everything was handcrafted and hand drawn.
Yeah.
Which is super dope, man.
And trust me, when you're sitting in front of the screen seeing it, you can tell. You can tell that they put a lot of TLC into this. For sure. Yeah. They just got to tighten up the gameplay a little bit. Like I said, it's still a little rough around the edges. You could tell, but you can see where it's going. You're like, okay, yeah. They polish this up. This is going to be really good.
Yeah, that's super cool, man. And keep on doing spaces like that, man. That's super cool.
You know what's funny? I used to do them a lot, and I'd stop because I think I want to do more video stuff. Like, ironically enough, today YouTube just repartnered my my YouTube channel, because it used to be, and I just stopped doing videos on it, right? So lack of inactivity, they took away partner from me. So now that I started doing it again, I had to quote unquote apply for it. So I should get partnered up again here pretty soon, and I probably would just do live streams through there more than anything. I just bought a DJI. I never say it right. DJI. I bought the mic 2. I bought a pair of those.
Okay.
And then I already have my SLR camera, which I can't already use, tripod and all that, but I'm probably going to buy the DJI Pocket 3 as well. And I'll probably have that at PAX with me, so I can do like interviews and stuff like in person. And do that. Plus, if I want to start doing more stuff on YouTube, if I'm doing like product reviews and stuff like that, it'll just make it easier and cleaner. And having that wireless mic will, just make the audio, pop and be good. So, hey, we'll see where it goes. I mean, just want to have fun with it.
Yeah, I really
wish good products too.
Yeah, I really wish that Twitter had a better monetization program for people who do spaces, or people who do videos or streaming on there.
So I can let you in on a dirty secret. Don't tell nobody else I said this. Nobody else, right?
Yeah, nobody else. Yeah.
No, Twitter actually does have a video monetization thing. You got to be verified to do it.
Yeah.
And like, if I post videos, like if you ever notice, I will post videos on YouTube, but I also post them on Twitter as well. Because if I monetize it, you get some decent coin from it if it gets promoted. If Twitter decides to promote it, and you get, like, ironically enough, when I was at DICE and I did that video right after the Xbox business update in my hotel room, this is literally me holding my iPhone, staring at it, talking, right, for like 4 minutes. I put that on Twitter, monetized it. I got to check like a couple of weeks ago. It was pretty nice, because I had 6 million views on that on Twitter, and because they promoted it, so I got like 6 million views off of that. So it can happen. It can be hit or miss. Like, I put some of these other videos that I've been doing recently on there, and they ain't hitting 6 million. I'll tell you that. I mean, it's okay, but it all depends. If Twitter sees and decides we're promoting this, and then you get ads on it, it can be monetized. So is Elon. So I'm not relying on it or trusting it or anything. Yeah, that's why I want to do the YouTube stuff as well. But it's working. Stuff out there.
That's cool, man. Yeah, but
speaking of, so how if you're verified, you can get the ad money, right? Like, a lot of people think, you say crazy stuff on Twitter, to monetize it. So remember my incident with one Dreamcast guy, right? I got to check for that last week. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Because it was a huge amount. And I looked at it and I said, oh, that had to have been Dreamcast guy. And it was my first thought, because just the interaction that happened because of that, the back and forth. So, I mean, he's trying. I get it. Yeah, I'm a grifter now. It's just called Parris a grifter. I purposely pick fights with people on Twitter now to monetize.
So is there a difference between, because you actually have the official blue check, right?
Yeah.
I have the one you pay for.
No, it's the same.
It's the same. Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. It doesn't matter whether they give it to you or you pay for it. It's the same. Okay.
Because I get a decent little check every couple of weeks. It's pretty nice.
But yeah, I mean, I like that the on the Twitter side. I mean, you can post. There's no limitation on if you do the back end upload of videos. Right. I mean, you can post a 10, 15, 20-minute video if you wanted to on there. And if people are watching it and it's monetized, I mean, you can get revenue from it. But like I said, I notice, if it's promoted is when you really see a huge jump in revenue. And I know some other people that are doing it too, and they get decent chunk of change from it. So not too bad.
That's cool. Well, all right, Parris, man, I'm gonna let you go. Yeah. Unless you want to stay and talk games. then I'm all here for it.
No, I'm probably going to bounce. I was trying to think if there was anything coming up. Oh, I will say on Friday.
Yep.
We are on Kind of Funny. We are interviewing Obsidian about Avowed.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Okay.
So I'll be on that.
I'll be there.
Yeah, that's Friday. I think that's public. Maybe it's not. I don't know. I'm sure it is.
Oh no, I'm gonna make it public.
Tweeting now, getting the check.
Nah, but we're doing that, and then man, yeah, I almost feel like July is just calm before the storm because I think once we get to August, we're just gonna get hit over the head with a ton of games.
Yep.
What are you playing now, Paris? What's
You
your
know,
big game?
it's funny. I ain't playing anything right now.
Oh yeah,
I've been kind of just taking a mini break. I've been dabbling with Starfield, just messing around, but I really don't want to truly focus on it until Shattered Space comes out. Yeah.
That's me.
But yeah, I'm not really dedicated, focused on anything right now. It's just kind of just, let me check this out. Oh, get distracted, go do something else. But like I said, all these new games are about to start coming out, so I'm sure I'll get jumping back in real soon.
Cool. Hey, and then make sure you tell the guys over at Kind of Funny, man. I've been really enjoying their content lately. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it's the shakeup that's happened, with getting rid of PS I Love You and XCast and stuff, but I've really been enjoying the cadence of videos that they've been doing. And
yeah, I mean, I like I said, I think I've told you this before. I can't remember if I said it publicly or privately, but
yeah,
when they first announced the change, I was concerned. I was like, wait, why are we doing that? But then when I saw what they were doing and how they were doing, I was like, nah, this makes sense. The only thing for me, selfishly, is I'm not consistently on every week. Like I said, I'll be on Friday, but like I wasn't on last week at all. And after Friday, I actually have no idea the next time I'll be on. I mean, it really just depends on what's going on in the news. Is there an interview, review? Because, I'm more the quote unquote Xbox guy,
right?
But if there's something else, here's the cool thing about just me with Kind of Funny, that that's why I appreciate those guys. If there's something I want to do with them and I pitch it, I mean, they've never told me no so far. So, I mean, it really just, now that I'm not doing XCast every week, it's just, if there's something I want to be a part of, I just need to speak up and say it. But, they'll ask me like, hey, do you want to be a part of this? You want to be a part of that? And I know once we get towards the end of the year, when all these game releases come out, there's going to be a ton of stuff.
You're going to be crazy. Very busy, sir.
Yeah, so that's why I'm not complaining right now, because I know it's going to ramp up once we get towards the end of the year.
Even for Gamescom too, like you'll be on probably quite a bit too.
I will say this, because this was cool last week. And sorry, I feel like I'm taking over the show. I don't mean to take over the show.
No.
This is for family.
It's all good. All good. Life stories are good.
No, but last week I went to the Surface launch event. And I got to check out the new Surface Pro and the new Surface laptop. I should be reviewing the laptop here pretty soon, because I was being a little particular on the specs that I wanted, so they didn't have it in stock yet. But anyways, the cool thing that came out of this, spinning it into gaming, I am 10,000% convinced that is your Xbox handheld.
Yep.
That Snapdragon processor will be your Xbox handheld. The NPU chip that they have in there for AI will be a part of that handheld and their next generation console. I have no doubt on this after some of the demos they were showing me on how they're utilizing it, because I was going there focused on from a creator standpoint, like editing stuff like that. They were showing me some demos using DaVinci, being able to edit some of the Photoshop stuff that you can do with AI. It's pretty cool stuff. Premiere Pro is going to get a native app on ARM here any day now. I think you can already, because there's oh my God, I'm blanking on names right now. Even right now, if it's an x86 app and you're running it on that Snapdragon, which is ARM, there's a translation layer. That's the word I'm looking for now. Again, it's the same thing the Steam Deck does right now.
Yep.
For gaming, they're gonna do the same thing on that. I'm just saying. As they're showing me all this stuff and explaining it to me, I go, okay, I see what they're gonna do. They're gonna go ARM for the next processor. They're gonna include an AI chip in there natively to be able to, this huge technical leap. That's what part of it's going to be. But they're moving away from x86 for gaming. I know they are. That's going to be next gen. That's why I don't think we're getting a handheld from them until probably holiday 2026.
Yeah, the next generation one. Yeah, because I'm using all these. I know that you talk to Kesante a lot too, right? He loves those handhelds on the market right now. I'm using the JPD one right now, and I'm playing stuff. Its battery life is terrible, but I'm playing stuff right now like AAA games at like 45 FPS. Medium to low settings at 1920 1080p. Like it's there now. The chips can do it. It's just about the power efficiency and layout and all that stuff. So
exactly. So imagine what that's going to look like 2 years from now. Exactly. So 100%. So that's kind of the point. So I mean, just wanted to bring that up because I think that's what people need to start looking at from a gaming standpoint. I think they're gonna 100% move away from x86, if I could say it right. It's really, I'm going to be curious to see who they partner with GPU wise, if they stay with AMD or they wind up working with NVIDIA again or whatever. That'll be the interesting thing to come out of
they
all
work
this.
with NVIDIA again, boy. That's crazy. But the power draw is like the main concern for the handhelds. I think everybody's having. So,
but that's why you go to ARM, because they're more power efficient versus what you have right now. So better battery life as well. It'll be interesting to see what that Switch 2 is going to be next year. Like, I mean, we've seen a lot of the rumors. Like, I guess it's going to be an NVIDIA SoC that they're using, allegedly. But we'll see. We will see.
Man. Handhelds are going to rule the world, man.
Oh, 100%. That's just where it's going. I think Nintendo laid down a blueprint. Have these hybrid handhelds that you can plug into your TV and play there. I mean, look at the first generation. Think about what that second generation Steam Deck's going to be.
It's
same thing with like the ROG Ally too. Like, I mean, not the X, but the actual second generation ROG. They've laid a lot of groundwork, man, with this Steam Deck, the ROG, like the Legion Go, like all this stuff is like super popular now, which is cool.
It's so funny that I was convinced, like when the Stadia thing happened and they were burning and all that stuff, I was 100% convinced that if I was Nintendo, I would have probably went to them and tried to buy that out, like I would have probably went there and tried to buy their streaming service. If anyone, I think, could have benefited from cloud and all that stuff, Nintendo could, but they choose to partner with some background dealer. So I don't know, but it's so weird. But I all they need is like a cloud service of some sort, and it'd be really rocking for next, like the years to come with Nintendo specifically. But
crazy.
All right. Well, I will not take up more time from your show. I appreciate you having me on. Let me rant a little bit, but
Parris, you're welcome anytime, man. I'm gonna just send you before I go live, just in case you want to.
You know what though? As I'm looking at the calendar right now, you got 64 days, my friend.
Let's do it. Cool.
64 days.
I gotta listen to this for 64 days.
No. You gotta listen to nothing. All I know is I'm gonna be boots on the ground in Seattle in 64 days. That's all I know.
Okay. All right. Boots on the ground, 64 days. Yeah. All right. Man. Joke there. I didn't even catch it. All right. Yeah. I'll see you on Kind of Funny on Friday, man.
I appreciate it. I'll talk to y'all later.
See you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, the great Parris Lilly. Yeah, he's gone. White Viking.
Oh, thank God.
We have both Vikings on. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
Skellington was doing this beautiful, of his games and his all that stuff. I was like, and then this guy got a pop in here. No, I'm kidding, Parris. Vikings, we gotta hang up on that guy. You know what I mean? You can't take this, right?
It is what it is, man.
Parris, I know.
Yeah, he there. He there still.
Yeah.
Let me get some of these really quick. Victim motherfucking click. He said, I bet money. He's talking about Dr. Disrespect here. I bet money he has done this before. It's the only time he got caught. I hate to profile, but I knew something was going to happen. Guilty. Man, it's a tough spot to be in, man. It's crazy. It's like you are under the microscope, bro. Like fame is a prison. You need to treat it that way. You are as a zoo. Don't be diddling. Don't be diddling out here.
Diddling.
You know what I'm saying?
Did Black Viking just say diddling?
Don't be diddling. And then we got my boy Sigma Prime up in the building. He said, I have arrived. How y'all doing? I think we doing good, man. You're doing good. Well. I hope you're doing. Yo, Sigma, he'll post like he's a streamer, right? And y'all follow him on YouTube if you have a chance. He'll post like his outfit for the day, like all this tactical gear before he starts streaming. It's pretty dope. It's a cool little flair. Spyman 22 with the 10 bomb. He said, "Woo is for the kids."
Woo tang. Woo.
Bro, did y'all see Forbes top 50 hip hop artists ever?
Hip hop artists?
Yes.
Yeah.
If you look at it, bro, you are going to laugh. It's crazy.
Who's one?
Bro.
Who's 1 to 5?
Jay-Z was 1. Kendrick was 2. Cole was 4. And I'm like, no. Like, what is Cole doing in the top 5, bro? Like, I love J. Cole.
Cole is nice.
All time?
Probably not all time, but he's
nice.
Might be top 10.
Yeah, I'll say Cole's top 10. But like they had Takeoff on there, but no Jadakiss.
Dang, Jadakiss is legendary.
They didn't have KRS-One. Yep, that's right. Eastside Van Cardi B was over MF Doom.
Cardi B.
Bro,
I gotta see the criteria. If it's going off impact, then I can understand the Cardi B thing.
Yeah,
like cultural impact or something. But but MF Doom. But I love MF Doom, man. That's
No Nas. No Nas? Not at all?
No, Nas was on there.
Nas, okay.
Yeah. Can I pull it up?
Spider-Man said
we're gonna talk a little hip hop,
no
y'all.
Nas.
Let me see. Forbes greatest.
Nas is fucking crazy. But yeah.
Definitely
cool stuff.
Nas is definitely one of those guys.
Oh God, they gave me this kind of fucking list.
You bet no Machine Gun Kelly.
Yeah, they had Lil Wayne at 3, J. Cole at 4, Tupac at 5, Drake at 6, Kanye West at 7, Nicki Minaj at 8. There, Nas was on there at 9.
Okay.
Eminem at 10, Andre 3 Stacks at 11. Notorious B.I.G. at 12, Missy Elliott at 13, Chuck D at 14, ASAP Rocky at 15.
I'm actually a big fan, but all time, I don't know. I do like
crazy.
Rocky. I do like Rocky.
Little Kim at 16, Tyler the Creator at 17.
It should have been above
Snoop at 18. I mean. I need to see the cultural impact. I need to see if it's cultural impact.
Yeah,
I think it's
a little crazy. It's a little crazy that Big is 12 if it's cultural impact, right?
Yeah, bro. It's kind of nuts,
like it's a little
even
crazy.
Like
Big
Master
is 12.
Like Master P not being in the top 20. Like Master P, I don't even think's on this list. If we're talking about impact, right? Master P's not on here. Nobody from Swisher House is on here.
I believe it. The South don't get love though, so I expect that.
But yeah, this list is kind of crazy though. But let's get back.
Yeah, I want to hear what Skellington has been. But so you were on the. Can I butt in here? Can I ask you about Elden Ring? How are you enjoying the Elden Rings? Have you dove into like the DLC? Are you in there yet? Are you?
Nah, I'm deep. I'm deep in the DLC. Yeah,
baby.
The only thing I've been playing, honestly, and I'm enjoying almost every moment of it. Can't lie.
Dude, that piranha plant, dickhead. Did you have trouble with that piranha plant?
I haven't even gone to them. That's the thing. That's
Oh
why I
my
like this game. There's so many
can't
new
wait.
like bosses and things going on. Like it's just you
man.
can. I wasn't even when I started out. I didn't even fight the first boss that most people were fighting. That's how you can do whatever you want. I'm at him now, getting whooped up. But yeah, it's a good game, man.
Yeah, dude, I'm having a blast. Everybody was like, when that whole like I don't know, review bomb happening with the this is too hard. I'm sitting there with my 4 fingers just murking people.
Yeah.
Have you beat it yet?
No.
No.
I've been so busy. I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4. So piranha plant. I just wrote down piranha plant guy. The beast claw. Then I got Black Knight. Saul. I don't know. And Ghost Flame Dragon. I beat Ghost Flame Dragon. That
just beat that.
So cool. He's so cool.
It is just the thought of Ghost Flame is so cool to me. I was like, I never even thought of ghostly flames. Like, and he has this whole thing. It's I beat him too. He was cool.
So cool. When you see him, you stop. Your jaw drops. You're like, whoa, cool. I don't want to mess with this thing.
Exactly.
And then I killed the tree spirit and stuff like that. So I'm not that far in, but I'm just loving every second of it. I changed my my whole build from Blood Samurai to the claws. Like I just do double claws now. Nice. I'm just shredding people with no armor, man. I'm going in. I'm going in deep.
What level are you two guys at?
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. I think I'm like one. Yeah, it's like we're trying to sidestep each other. Hate that. I think I'm like 158. I think that's what I'm at.
Okay.
I'm at 1. I'm like right there with you. I'm 170.
Nice.
170. I think
it takes so long to level up.
You guys know where I'm at?
Where?
29.
I was close.
I just restarted, motherfucker. Like, so I quit. No, so I quit. Right, like whenever it first came out, it was my first Souls game. I don't know what happened. I think. When did that come out? Because I was living in Norway when I was
like
playing.
2 years ago.
Yeah, I was in Norway. I don't know what happened, but I quit. Never went back to it. Then I tried to start it back up. Didn't know where the fuck I was. I was like, okay, like I'm gonna just start over. And then because I wasn't even that high of a level then, I was like level 20, 18 or 20 or something like that. So I just started over. But I don't know if I'm matured as a gamer, but I'm not having that difficult of a time now than I did my first playthrough. Not playthrough, my first go at it. I'm having a lot of fun.
Can I ask you your mindset? So I want to. So people say that a lot, and I find it fascinating. And I've been wanting to, like, I've been judging myself on going back to games and figuring out, like, sometimes you take a break, go back, you have a better time or a funner time, then you complete the game, whatever. What was your mindset this time around? How were you feeling? Were you feeling like did you play it any differently? Like, did you go out there and play it a certain way? Like, did you, for instance, go out the first time and bash your head through the wall until you killed something? Or now you're playing it like an RPG where you just farm up and then level and then beat something later?
I think I am taking in the vistas a lot more and enjoying just exploring and taking my time with, instead of like, all right, I should be able to beat the boss now, right? I told myself I'm not going to fight any bosses until I'm level 35, right? And I feel like I'm equipped enough to do that, right? Like, because I do like a challenge, but I'm not trying to get my ass beat for fucking 4 hours on the first boss, right? So I'm just going to enjoy, like, I've explored so much of the map already without hitting a single boss. Like, I've did like the mini bosses, I think Scale told me, like some of them.
Like the crypts.
Well, one of them was the skeleton person in the boat. which is kind of
yeah.
wild. Which,
Yeah.
and a lot of that stuff is like so cool. And I watched a lot of YouTube videos over the last week of people talking about not the game per se, but the inspirations for the setting for the games. It's like Germanic inspirations,
Oh yeah,
Roman inspirations for
big buildings, like big.
Remember when I told you, like, I remember this last time I played it, they had the three swords, like they had the Norwegian inspiration.
Oh yeah,
swords in the
Yep.
with the big swords in the ground or whatever. And that shit, if y'all look up the three swords in Stavanger, Norway, it is big ass swords.
Looks just like that. I've seen
in
it.
the ground
like that. It's really fucking cool, actually.
I wonder if I can pull it up and show it on screen. But
that shit definitely looks like Elden Ring, Dark Souls stuff. It looks like a big boss stuck his sword in the ground there and left.
Cool.
It's really
like
cool.
legitimately, bro. I don't know if I can present. Let me see.
While you're trying to figure that out,
go ahead.
It's the crazy, like this game, man. It's so crazy, like how it's designed. Like it wants you to do that, right? It wants you just to go around, look around, figure something out, hit something. If it takes no damage, get away. You know, go somewhere else. Explore. I remember the perfect example of this was the first time I played the game. Okay, I was going around. I was kind of forcefully getting through the thing. Then I got to Margit. Margit. I don't know. And he was bashing my face in. And I was like, okay, I finally killed him. I did it. I kept going, okay, until I beat him. I was so happy, but also so drained that, you know, I was a little fed up. So I changed my outlook on it, and I just started to just, you know, if something was killing me, I did exactly that. I just explored and leveled up and RPG'd it. You know, I played it like a JRPG. I over leveled, and then I would go kill something. And then I remember going to I remember going to the cave, like where the dragon flies in, right? And if you go past the dragon, there's a little, you know, river, and then when you follow the river, there's a cave, and then it says, you know, you're being evaded, and then this guy comes out and kills, and then there's a merchant there after you kill him and you help him, and then you buy a thing that literally helps you murder Margit.
Like, bro, there's literally shit in the game to help you beat certain bosses. They don't tell you where it is, but there's shit all over the game to help you beat them bosses, man. It's crazy.
Exactly. And then I realized that I never played it the same. Like, I just explore now, and I'm like, there has to be something somewhere, and they really taught you that, and it's so amazing.
That's so cool.
So smart.
It's so good, man.
And so this is the three swords in Stavanger, Norway, right? Can y'all see my mouse cursor on here or no? Probably. Yeah. All right. So I would come up to about right here.
Yeah.
On these swords.
Whoa.
They're massive.
Super big, bro. Let me see. You can kind of tell, like from this angle, like how big,
far away they are in comparison. Like they're huge still.
I miss that place.
It was sweet.
I miss it so fucking much.
So cool.
I lived like around, let me see, around this area, right down here.
Yes, so cool.
I can taste
it. So they pulled inspiration from this stuff.
Yes.
Okay.
Like, they pulled inspiration from a lot of, like, when I watch these YouTube videos, I don't think they've hammered in on Stavanger, Norway. I just knew whenever I played the game, I was living in Norway already, and I was like, yup, they got this shit from here. But if you watch a lot of YouTube videos on like the historical inspiration for Elden Ring, you'll see a lot of stuff like that pop up
for sure.
Yeah,
it's so much gothic stuff in Elden Ring. Like that shit's heavily inspired by like all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of glad, people were saying that they hate the not having like cross save kind of stuff going on between the games. I would agree with it. I'm kind of, sad that since we're so spoiled on Xbox, screw you, plays it. No, I'm kidding. Since we're so spoiled on Xbox, having that option, take this game, you load it up on your PC, doesn't matter, blah blah blah, right? You get your save. I have the Steam version, so it doesn't it doesn't do that, right? So
Right.
I'm kind of happy that it doesn't, because now I want my achievements on Xbox. So I'm going back, and now I'm going to play it in a different way, where I'm going to play it like just actually solely trying to understand the story. I'm just going to go through it.
So difficult to
looking,
do.
yeah. I'm just going to look at everything, take my notepad, write down stuff. I'm going to go, like, that's how deep I am with this lore and seeing all this stuff, man, I can't wait.
After I beat the DLC, I'm 100% looking at all lore videos.
Yeah.
After I get done, I cannot wait, because there's so much sneaky lore. Like, you just come across NPCs and it's real lore shit. Like, it's so much lore in this game. But the thing is, they don't just spill it for you. Like, they don't just write it out for you at all. Like, you will get lore when they want you to get some lore, and until you explore enough to get more lore. There's weapons based, everything is based on the lore of the game. It's so well crafted, man. Like,
and poetic, right? No, it's like poetic storytelling. I freaking I love it.
George R.R. Martin helped
Martin,
write.
helped
write it. This, and a lot of people have been saying this in the chat, like, this is like a game that I typically don't play, like a Souls-like game, but I'm really enjoying it for a different reason. Like, a lot of people like the challenge. Like, I like the art of it. And I tell Scale and Nova this all the time. It's like, I'm buying Black Myth Wukong. It's like, but it's like a Souls game. You hate those. I'm like, it looks so damn pretty, though. So I will get my ass beat for a bit, just so I can progress and enjoy the part of the game that I enjoy, which is more like the story and the art of everything. But a lot of people in the chat's been saying, like, this is like a classic game, man, and like, it really is. Like,
it'll go down in history, definitely.
100%, man.
It'll go down in history for sure. And
with your Skyrim and your, like, for its time, you know what I mean? I think this is like the Skyrim of our time. Like I feel like, and BG3 is also another one of those games that I feel like
Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, stuff like that. This game, the best thing that FromSoft could have ever done is kind of go with the open world, which I can't say for most games, because it really does lend well to this formula, because you don't have to keep, like, it plays like a JRPG. It's supposed, like, in my opinion, it's supposed to be played like a JRPG. You go around, you over level, you kill a lot of stuff, you max out your dude, and then you go to the boss and you murder him, And if you do it like that, it's really actually not that bad, right? No. But the thing with the old school FromSoft games like Dark Souls and stuff is that you don't want to do that, because it's a freaking corridor, and you just get tired of it, right? And I never clicked for that reason. I was just like, I want to grind, I want to do the thing. It's super cool, but it's the same freaking 3 corridors that I'm grinding. Yes. So that's what I think. This is a special, unique, like, design change for them in the good direction, and it really works for them. Especially, I agree. It really works.
I think it just makes the game, and I hate to say this because it made the Souls games easier. I'm sorry, I know that I'm not saying they're easy, but they're easier because you can leave. Like, you can just go around and explore and then take time, and you take a break, you go level up, you go explore, or you can go to a whole new area and just deal with that if you want to. Like, though the previous Souls games, you're in that area, like, you are there, and
so you ain't going nowhere.
Not going everywhere. Same scenery, same lore. You can't explore. It's not fun.
They said get better. They said get good, because you're here. But but it was so that's why I always say that if people want to get into the Souls games, this is a great first one to get into, because it's easier. It's not easy. I was not easy, because that's been the debacle with I think the creator said that he got kind of upset that people were saying it was easy, and now they were saying it was easy, and now they're saying it's too fucking hard. It's like, bro,
yeah, because they can't read.
Yeah. Can't read
because they can't read. They can't pick up things. And it's so sad, Skell, because it's the, I've said it I think multiple times, and I know it sounds weird, but it's just like, it feels to me like game design a long ago was meant to kind of push our curiosity buttons, where nowadays it's just the dopamine system. Like they're just saying, what does it feel like when a person picks up this or does this?
Right.
So they give us all the answers, they give us everything, right? Just to get to the next thing, like the looters and whatever the hell Final Fantasy is now. But back in the days, they really did focus on curiosity. Read this thing. World of Warcraft used to be, well, northwest of here, there's a boar that looks green. And you're like, okay.
Morrowind.
Yeah.
Like that.
Right?
You gotta read this note and try to figure it out. I'm like,
yeah. You're like northwest of the freaking Grummels. And you're like, what the hell's a Grummel? But you go there, but you see, but that was really the way they used to design things, and is much different now, to the point where people are like, I don't know how to read and pick up items to make me stronger. It's like, it's a soft reset. That's all it was. It's just a soft reset. You just have to read the little message, find one fragment, it'll tell you. But yeah, it's so
You
weird.
think a lot of people's problem with the DLC was thinking that they were going to take their extremely over-leveled characters into the DLC and just start smashing shit?
Kind of. Yeah, that, and I think personally, I think it's a lot of ego that's killing people. It's just like, bro, listen to me. If you play this game and you go into it like, I'm not going to use summons, I'm not going to use magic, I'm not going to do this because I want to beat it all on my own, and then when you can't beat it on your own, you're mad. It's like, bro, you can summon people, you can use magic. I was showing examples on my stream, bro. They have summons inside of boss rooms sometimes. It's like, bro, they're literally
it was built for co-op. It was built for help. Like, but you need help.
They have the multiplayer, and like these are NPC summons too. Like you can literally summon multiple your friend, or you can summon the NPC. It's like, bro, there is help in this game. Not only that, if you can't beat them, go level up. And then if you can't do that, there's the fragments. Go get the fucking fragments like they told you at the beginning of the game. They told you to go get them. They said it would make you better and that it only works for this DLC. So obviously you need to go get these because you're getting fucked up. It's like, but go leave a review and say that the game is too hard. It's like,
right? They're like, oh, look at me, I'm level 580. I got everything's maxed out, and they see some old man walking on the street and they get their ass kicked. They're like, oh god, no.
And I can't lie, I was like that at first too, because like before I started the DLC, I was going through my new, because I'm on New Game Plus, so I was just going through and I was like, oh, I got this. I'm beating everything the fuck up. Like nothing was touching me, nothing was challenging because I already beat it. So I was like, okay, so when I get in here, I should be good. No, sir. You're not hitting a damn thing. That old shit don't even matter. And not only that, there's hundreds of new weapons. Like there's, I told myself when I get in this DLC, I'm changing my build because I want to use something that's from the DLC. I want to switch my whole shit up because why would they offer these weapons? So you can beat the fucking bosses. Go get some new weapons to try to use your old shit. It doesn't work anymore. Bro, the way they've made these bosses is like they've made them to where those old tricks don't work. Like, you used to be able to roll 3 times and you were like, they hit you based off of you doing them rolls now. Like they know when you're going to roll and they'll hit you with you delayed attacks now. So they'll be like, psych. And it's like, already rolled. You tricked me. So, go ahead.
Did you see the Andy Cortez, from Kind of Funny? Did you see his clip? It made me laugh. Where he loves the game. It was just a funny clip where he posted the knight. I forgot what's his name, but he was getting his butt kicked by this knight, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna cheese this, and he stands back and he just waits for him, and the knight just doesn't doesn't do anything, and he's just waiting, and they have a stare down, and then the knight takes out his crossbow and shoots him.
Yep.
It's like, oh god damn it! Like, I can't
AI
even
is
stand here.
Like I've never, and that's another thing about this game is like I've never played a game with boss fights this intricate. Like they know when you're healing up, like they know that you're trying to cheese them. They know these things. Like you're not, unless you can get the cheese off, like in a way that they really can't fuck with. You can't cheese these bosses like that. You have to really learn. And look, bro, I'm gonna say it to anybody who wants to get into Souls games, you just gotta learn the patterns, bro. You will beat these bosses if you fight them enough. Like you will learn the patterns. You will, and not only that, when you beat that boss, you're gonna be like, oh, I knew everything you was gonna do. I knew every single move you were gonna do. I'm telling you, I'll be in that game like, okay, and there's 1, 2, 3, and I dodge. 1, 2, dodge. Okay, I got this hit, free spot here. It's like, bro, you will know exactly how to beat them. You will mess up because you're still panicking, but this game will teach you. Like they only have a certain amount of moves. You know what I mean? They're a lot, and they're random, and they're fast as fuck, and they're strong as shit. But they only have a certain amount of moves. So like after a while, I don't want to say that you gotta die 100 times. I have a death counter on my streams. I have almost 300 deaths. I've only beaten like 3 or 4 bosses. So if you're gonna come into this game, thinking you're not gonna die a lot, you're dying as part of the learning process. You don't learn. You have to try new things in order to figure out how to beat the boss.
And that was an interesting design choice too. Like I was talking to you in the green room about like I'm a new player of this, right? But like as soon as you come out, you had the Guardian. What's his name? Tree Sentinel, right? And like you think like just like any other game that you can just go over there and like it's designed for you to whoop ass, but no, that thing is designed to whoop your ass.
Oh yeah.
And let you know, like you're not playing around in this game. Come back later, Playboy. No. So I knew that this time, this go around with my restart. So I leveled up to like around 25. Came back, waxed them.
Waxed them.
Like, waxed them.
You know, and how good,
right?
How good. And look, for anybody who plays the Soul games, there is no other feeling in any other game like beating a boss that's been whooping your ass. Like, I think that's what feeds me a lot. It's like, I know when I beat you, I'm gonna feel so good. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna eat. I can't wait. Like
that's also been taught by years of Valorant and League of Legends.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's so funny. I'll debunk everything. Okay, so guys, from the beginning of Dark Souls and Demon Souls and all that FromSoft goodness that we know as the Souls games, from the very beginning, what's the number one thing you do, right? You go through a little section, a little tutorial that says move your left stick this way and your right stick this way and press this button, and then you go fight a skeleton. No, you go fight a mummy, and then you open the door, and then there's a big ass boss in front of you that literally whoops your ass continuously until you die. And then it teaches you that. But in every game, it's the same pattern. It teaches you that it's okay to die and walk away and go level up. Like from the beginning, from the rip, that's the thing. And I will say Jaffe was David Jaffe. Like I'm not I will stand on, just learn when to drop a game and stuff. But Jaffe pulled up a good point on his show the other day where he was talking about difficulty. Unless you have some sort of unless you have some people can't see patterns, right? So Jaffe can't really see as fast as us, right? In his process.
Okay, yeah.
So he can't see these 1, 2, 3 patterns, right? It's too fast for him. He can't even comprehend what's actually happening. There's a lot of people out there that suffer from, ADD, whatever you call it, ADHD.
The delayed reaction or hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not defending the creator there. I'm a disabled gamer too. Like I literally adapted to this stuff. I am lucky enough for to be well adapted, right? I could do that. I'm not really necessarily saying he's perfect and everything's perfect. I'm not going to say that because I think obviously there's some tweaking to do for more people to experience that adrenaline rush because that we get, because for them, they are getting the same adrenaline rush because all they're seeing is a little bit slower than we do. So if you tweak it, it doesn't really necessarily mess anything up. But point is, yeah, it's okay to walk away from a game if it's too difficult for you. But I don't think this is one of those games. I think this is a really balanced, well thought out game, and you should use every tool they give you, whether it's summons or help or whatever. Do that and don't have an ego about it. But yeah,
don't have it's okay to ask for help. You should definitely ask for help before you fucking review bomb. Are you serious?
Yeah,
like that's just so wild to me. It's like you really wanted to beat this game by yourself with no help, no nothing, not trying. Now look, if you're in the game and you have everything and you still can't beat them, I mean, maybe there is some issue, and it might be a skill issue at that point. Because if you have everything, you should kind of be beating this shit. I'm sorry, like at some point. But like you said, if they can't see patterns, and then I will understand. But if you're saying it's too hard, but it's not based off that, then that's just odd to me. Like I don't know. But it's a really good game.
No, it's always good to walk away from games that are too hard. I mean, I did with Elden Ring my first time. So Smooth walked away.
But you're back.
But I'm back. Yeah, because it's DLC giving me FOMO and everybody talking about it. And so I was like, what can get me interested in this game? Because I really love the art style. So I just watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos about lore and inspiration and stuff like that. So that's what got me back into it. So sometimes you got to find your why whenever you.
And I'll say that's a really good why though, because I literally have never played a game like the Souls games in Elden Ring, especially, just that are so well intricate. Like they're made, like the levels like blend in together so well, and everything you have to do just blends so beautifully. And there's so much beauty in these games, like a lot. And that's what got me into it, is because the boss fights is what got me into Souls games. I was like, I have never seen bosses like this. Like I just want to see them. A lot of my dying at first is just looking at the boss. I'm like, this, I don't want to spoil, but Golden Hippopotamus, that shit was fucking fire. If you I'm just looking like I don't want to spoil it for you, but bro, I'm just like, dog, I've never just
I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've just never put that in my mind to go against something like that. And then they're well done, they're huge, their scale, and the scale of these bosses, they get building big, size, bro. Like it's
crazy. They are Final Fantasy 16 boss levels, all right, but without the quick time events.
They're huge, man. And then that's just so appealing. Like you'll see this when you get later on, but the fire giant in the base game, I think everybody was just like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Now, did he get on your nerves? Yes, the way he it's so fucking cool though, man. But I'll just say this, it's worth. If y'all are getting beat up too much in this game, it's worth it for the visual stunners. It's a beautiful looking game. The lore is crazy. It's really good.
The biomes are insane.
They go to every aspect. There's starry shit. There's hell shit. There's swamp shit. There's crystal stuff. I was
stuck in a cave for 4 hours today, guys.
That's the thing too. You can get fucking lost. Oh yeah.
No, I wasn't lost. It's just that when you die, you drop your runes.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah. So I had to go back, bro. I had to hurry up and snatch them shits back and try to keep on progressing or whatever.
How much though? How much did you have?
8,000.
Nah,
it was enough to give me 2 levels.
If it gave you 2 levels, that's worth it.
It was enough to give me 2 levels, bro, and I was not leaving.
I feel that. I'm not mad at that, because ours each time 170,000 runes. That's how much it costs us to level up.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, not even joking.
Like that's why I asked you how much you had, because at one point when you're level like 100 something, your like level takes like 200,000 runes. You're like,
if I don't have 100,000 runes, I'm not going back for my shit.
Exactly.
If I don't have a lot, I don't go back. It's like that shit not worth, because you'll get a lot from being bosses and stuff, so you'll be okay. But it's like you don't get to level up. That's why I go farm. I know the farm spot too. I'm getting 4,000 per little dude, and and you see that I'm getting 4,000 per enemy.
Yeah.
And you need 8,000 for levels. So imagine the scale of how shit gets. It's like you need
crazy,
all.
bro.
It's sweet though. It doesn't let you level up easy after a while. It's like we're gonna let you level up quick at first, but now shit gonna cost. And the only way you're gonna get that amount is to fight our bosses.
Yeah, dude.
I love
Like,
y'all's passion for this game, man. Like, and it makes me hype for it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's so good. It's so cool when any medium can do that. You know, to somebody. You know what I mean? Whether it be comic books, movies, TV shows, or whatever, man. Like, we are, as humans, what separates us from the pack is being storytellers, man, and listening to those stories. And this is a perfect example of it, man. I love it. Sorry to get all poetic and shit, but
no, you know, we're doing something right. No, but as you could see, we could probably talk about this forever. What have you been playing, Black Viking?
Oh yeah, we never did that.
Elden Ring.
Oh, that's it. Okay, no, nothing else. Okay.
No, I think I got probably put in a new 30 hours into it. Since Friday.
Goes by quick, huh?
It does. And I didn't even play Saturday or half of Sunday.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. Yep. So mostly it was Friday, Monday, and today. Yeah. For those 30 hours. So what makes it so good? I'm getting 40. I think my lowest drop was 48, but 48 to 55 frames per second, 1080p on the ROG Ally.
Dude, it's so amazing. Oh,
that is crazy. I was telling him, I was like, please don't rage. You don't know how many times I've picked up my controller and I've been like,
I'm not raged on that shit, bro.
Do not rage on that.
It's true. I didn't think about that. I was about to be like, oh yeah, dude, isn't it amazing that you could play this on a handheld? And I was like, oh my God, you're chucking that handheld.
I'm definitely squeezing the fuck out of it. It's like, a lot of rage in Elden Ring. There is that.
I don't think I've thrown a controller since Madden. I think, and that was like maybe 7 years ago or whatever.
I haven't thrown a controller since I had to start paying for them. I was like, no, these are expensive. Fuck that.
We used to throw the hell out of some controllers when we were younger, bro.
I used to and play with it broken. Like, damn it, that one fucked it up.
I was that little. Let me tell you about little white Viking. All right, let me tell you, little white Viking. All right, has 2 older brothers. All right, and they were like essential for my growth. They helped me through literally everything, and they showed me games, and that's how I play them today. Like, I play them with my brothers. That's how we bond and cope and all that shit. So my older brothers played Super Smash with me. Okay. And guess who was Pikachu? All right, 64. Guess who was Pikachu? Little white Viking.
Oh my
Spam
God.
buttoning that special move every time I could. And what did I do? Murdered those little bastards all day. I killed them both. Just spamming that button. They've broken a lot of controllers because of me. But yeah, I've never been on that receiving end though, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Akuma caused a lot of strife for me. Super Nintendo days. Because I legitimately used to think that there was some big ass adult in Japan controlling all these buttons I was like, they are cheating.
Yes,
bro. They know my every move.
Yeah,
bro. Akuma. But
dude, fighting game bosses are so fucking tough back then. Like, they knew everything. They knew what you were going to do. They literally had input detectors. Like, they knew. It was rough. Every time you quarter circle, they're already fucking with you. I'm like, dog, I haven't even done the move. You're already hitting me. Like, what is this? It's crazy.
Yeah. Yo, shout out to 200 people watching us between all platforms. If you're on Twitter, come on over to the YouTube side. Drop your bars. Guys. You know what I'm saying? And hit that like button if you're here, man.
2 of them.
Really appreciate it. Hit that like button. 2 of them. That means none.
Sabotage, baby.
Oh my god. My boy Ray came up in here. We've been messing with him because he don't like muscular chicks. So he'd be like, "Hey, yo, shout out to the BBWs."
Shout out to BBW.
It's a huge inside joke. He does not like muscular.
Oh, that's
at
funny.
all, bro.
So
Go ahead.
yeah,
And he's been
so
a member for 2 months. Shout out to you, bro.
yeah,
What?
shout out. What's the topic? What we got for topics today? What do we do?
Well, let me go ahead
topic?
and get this $2 super chat really quick, and then I got you. He said, "Listen, the skill has to play a part in this, man." Yeah, there's a
It does.
It does. It does.
Yeah, because there's people out there who's waxing these bosses, like Lemmy Soloer and all these people. I don't know if you know about Lemmy Soloer. Let me say, that's
do.
you know about him, bro.
Yeah.
That's literally his name. He will go into your game. He will help you out. He says, "Stand back, I got this," and he will beat the boss for you. Another way you can get through the game. Are you serious? Like, do not leave a review bomb if you didn't.
This guy goes in naked with a sword and murks everybody.
Naked, murks them. Was beating the hardest boss in the game. That's how he got famous with beating Melania multiple times, easy on his own, helping people, challenging, not getting hit. And she hits your ass a lot, and she heals. She was hard as fuck.
Yeah.
God, I have trauma from that fight. That was crazy.
No, don't. I hate her so much.
That was horrible, bro. You'll see the Viking.
Yeah, it'll be a while, but I'll see.
Yeah, it will. It'll be a while.
Yeah.
By the
it'll
way,
be a while.
Splendiferous, was that a text mimic of Black Viking? Is that what that was? Listen, the skill has to play a part in this, man. Like, come on, that sounds like
Does
the
that
Black Viking.
Do I say
That
listen a
sounds
lot?
like yes.
You
I
say
kind of think I do. I'm like, listen. Okay, yep, that's me. All right, yeah. All right. Damn, I didn't even know I say it like that. But as soon as it came out of my mouth just then, I was like, yeah, okay. I say that a lot. Okay. No, topics, man. We're going to talk a little bit about Scale wanted to bring up the Wukong controversy, Black Myth, everything that's going on with that. And I think it's a larger part. There's a larger conversation to be had about this issue, this generation. If we want to call it that. I think I want to start off by saying that we have gotten this generation alone, like if you're an Xbox head or whatever, a lot of Japanese titles that we did not in previous years, right? So like I understand the sentiment whenever like big ones like the Marvel versus Capcom junk that still don't make no damn sense to me. And the Wukong one, right? Like, and Larian, like, with Baldur's Gate 3. Well, I think that had more to do with Starfield having the same launch date or whatever. But it's still an issue, right? And it's in the world of Twitter, narratives can get out of control or whatever. But Vic, come on, bruh.
Yeah.
I can let the chicks stuff out watermelons with their biceps. I mean, I do, but they also have.
You gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh my god!
I didn't see that coming.
I'm gonna use that so much.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna use it so much. All right, any opportunity I get until it's played out. I don't think it'll ever be played out, bro. Whatever. But go ahead and set us up, Scale, for the Wukong talk.
Sure. All right, so Microsoft issues statement on Black Myth Wukong Xbox delay. So in a new report from journalist Jess Corden on Windows Central, Microsoft spokesperson issued a statement about the Black Myth Wukong Xbox delay. The spokesperson reportedly gave Corden the following statement. We are excited for the launch of Black Myth Wukong on Xbox Series X and S and working with Game Science to bring the game to our platforms. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gamers, and great games are at the center of that. In a section update, the devs explained that we are currently optimizing the Xbox Series X and X version to meet our quality standards. BLAQQ Wukong is set to release on August 20th, and pre-orders are available now. What do you guys think about this? I'll start with you, Gamsley. What do you think?
Yeah, okay. So I had a little conversation about this on Boom's podcast, right? And my angle on this was like, Black Viking hit the nail on the head, right? We've gotten so much big Japanese publisher support these days. We have a lot of games coming to the platform that wouldn't. We have games that would probably skip it, like probably Metaphor, right? So we're gonna
my god, yes, bro.
Yeah, that would have probably missed us, right?
All these Atlas games, bro.
Yeah,
like in
100%.
Vanillaware,
Yeah.
Unicorn Overlord might have skipped us. All the Persona series would have skipped.
Yep.
Like the Shin, whatever. Shin, I can't pronounce
Shin Megami Tensei.
Shin Megami.
Boy, you from Tokyo? Yeah, man. A lot of those games, bro, we would have probably been skipped if it was last generation, man. But
exactly.
Yeah.
So we are in an era that Xbox is really pushing it, but and they've been really good at like seeing the draft pick too, right? Lies of P. All this good stuff hitting the platform. Capcom's newer game, that tower defense game that's coming. Well, that weird game that sounds
Path of the Goddess.
Path of the Goddess.
Yeah. And actually, I saw some more. I saw some more in-depth stuff for that game. Actually, I think it's going to be a winner, bro.
I'm hyped. For that one.
Yeah. So we're in a stage where Xbox is trying to grow, and they're doing everything possible just to kind of fend off until the mindshare builds, right? So they're getting they're focusing on the big games. They're trying to get some draft picks. They're because they just got this all-star LeBron James coming in. They got freaking Activision Blizzard in their back. They just need some time to kind of grow the rest of their team. Yeah. And for the most part, they're getting all the big guys to play ball. Like I said many times, they're closing the gaps. Square's coming to them. Capcom's one is coming to them. All these guys are coming to them, playing for their field, so that when these games, these big titles that seem big, which we don't know if it is, but when these big guys come in that they look like they miss, it's a big deal. But I really don't think it is. I think they're really focused on getting everything in their platform, and being consistent is part of their being consistent is integral to their growth. Yeah. So they're going to make sure this hits. But that's going to be the narrative for Xbox within the next 5 years as they grow. They got to put their foot on the pedal, keep getting these games, keep getting the Liza P, get the Wukong. Don't let it skip your platform. Send a team over, stay consistent. Yeah. But I think it's nonsense. I mean, both ends of the stick, missed out. Like PlayStation missed out on the biggest game of the year, which was Power World.
Yeah, Power World was crazy.
You know what I mean?
It was a Japanese game. Yeah, for sure.
Right? Exactly. So it's not all doom and gloom, right? I don't think it's a huge deal. It just shows it looks inflated because of the reason I just stated, right? It's because they're in that growth period. It's because they're about to, have a hell of a run and all eyes are on them. But yeah, I don't think it's a big deal, but they need to not make it happen, or try not to let it happen often. That's all.
Yeah, I feel like also there's another game that I'm really anticipating that they showed at the partner direct or whatever that they had, which was the first Berserker Kazan or whatever. That would 100% skipped Xbox if this was last gen. But look, I think Xbox has been doing this thing. I think that, man, how that shit was worded. And Jez Gordon, the one that did the interview, or asked a question to Xbox about what they're doing to get Wukong over there, that was unprompted. Like he said, that was unprompted. Like in Xbox, they never said no stuff like that about we can't talk about. So this is my theory. Tinfoil hats on, everybody. Let's do it. Okay,
I don't have one.
Let's put them on. Now. Listen, I'm just kidding. I'm not doing that. I think that there was a deadline for this game to come out, right? Like they had to meet this like from their publisher, right? But they also was like, well, we could delay it probably another couple months, right? And PlayStation was like, how about you not delay it? And let me
we help you out.
We just slide you a couple of dollars, you know what I'm saying, to make sure it releases, because it fills in the gaps for August, right? Because come September, October, November, December, we deep in games
for sure.
You know what I mean? So that's a good little bag, I think, for PlayStation to have it coming day one of them. I was always going to buy this on Steam anyway, but but me as a Xbox gamer also is that I feel bad for the people that do. Like, a lot of people would be like, well, just buy it on PlayStation. Just like, a lot of people just have one system.
Yes.
Yeah.
A lot of people can only afford one system, bro. Like, yeah, it's okay to be bummed out that game that was marketed towards coming to you on launch day, not being there on launch day. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. And then you get the narrative of, you know, is it the Series S? Is it Little Man? Little Man slacking? The parody clause too
Little
much?
white man? Me? Is it me?
Oh, you're the Series S. I'm the Series X.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, we're coming.
BLAQQ Scale is the Steam Deck.
Sure.
Sure. He's just like, yeah, okay, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, whatever. Oh man. But yeah, I think it's unfortunate situation, man. I wish sometimes you cannot. I mean, people have to realize, like, whenever a developer is going to develop for a game and it's going to be a multi-platform thing, whoever the market leader is who they're developing the game for first.
Yeah.
Period, point blank. Unless there's some marketing deal or some deal in place, they are going to develop the game for PlayStation first, PC second, and then Xbox, the Series X and S. And if for some reason the publisher's like, no, we have to have this deadline. This is when the game has to come out. Like, for financial business, you know what I mean? So
yeah, there's
sometimes that happens.
Yeah, there's this thing, like, I heard a lot of this on Boom's like chat or in Twitter and stuff. It's like, don't like yell at the devs for it. Don't like hashtag boycott the thing. You know how these are. It's a small team. They get things done as we get things done, trying to build a business. Sometimes, you know, you show off your game, there's interest, you're trying to get funding. That's the whole part of these like conventions, right? You're trying to get funding for your game, and people come up to you, where's it going to be? You're like, everywhere. That's the inspiration, right? You want to be everywhere. You want to do the thing. They're not intending to screw Xbox here, right? They're just trying to get the bag to develop their game as a like brand new studio. The thing you don't want to do is boycott it, because then, you know, it does nothing for you. It doesn't even come to Xbox if that's the case, right? So you could express your frustration, but you also have to understand the thing and why it's happening. Don't just fabricate it for your ego wars on Twitter. No, this is real people, real product. They're not disingenuous. Some people are, but I doubt this is one of them. And you have to roll with the punches, man. You're in the Xbox ecosystem. That's just that they're trying not to let it happen more often. Yeah, but it's gonna happen until they grow. That's the point. So,
and it's smaller teams. I think the only thing with Baldur's Gate that was different was like you had the big monster in the room, which was Starfield, right? Yep. Like, and launching that within the same week is crazy, right? And they knew that, right? But also we have to think, like, a lot of people will put. Go ahead.
Elephant in the room, like Baldur's Gate. First off, like Baldur's Gate is a pretty good. That's why I'm saying, like, the team is not necessarily being disingenuous with their wording, right? The team wants to get it out everywhere, and Baldur's Gate is a perfect example. Like, that's Larian Studios. Yes, they're considered. It's a special case. I'll say on that more, but like they they had to choose where to go with
Mhm.
the resources they had, and the bigger platforms was the idea, and they just put it up front there, right?
Yep.
And it happens, and that's a big loved studio. Okay,
It
it
is.
just
Yep.
happens. There's truths and nuances in that. Even the PR statement is a good PR statement because there's nuances that could defend them as well. That's the
Yeah.
whole point of PR. And it's
Mhm.
just like I don't think you boycott on that. You boycott on facts, and there is no fact that Sony did a crazy deal in the background to kill you.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, for
like
sure.
it's not that. So and by the way, Larian was super lucky that they had Stadia and Google and all these people throwing money at them to make it long enough and survive long enough
Yeah.
to have the game we have today. But yeah, anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
And one more thing I want to bring up when it comes to this, a lot of people place blame on Microsoft, like, which, the decision to have an S and an X, right? Or knowing that, like, let's say this was a deal, like, well, why don't you make a deal with Game Science or whatever? It was like, you set a very dangerous precedent with developers, knowing that you're not the market leader, going ahead and trying to match dollar for dollar with PlayStation, or you're going to have to do more, right? Like, or use your resources to make sure these games that you don't even know are going to hit,
Right.
You said a very dangerous precedent, because now if I'm a developer, I'm a publisher, right? I'm already going to be developing for the PlayStation 5 and the PC, right? And then whenever, like, I'm gonna spend all my resources on that, and if I know that Microsoft is just handing out money, like, because like I'm late or whatever, and it might not come to their platform, then guess what? Every developer and publisher is going to do that so they can get more cash.
Yep, I agree.
You set a very dangerous precedent doing that.
Agreed.
So yeah, that's my 2 cents, I guess, on it, man. I really do feel bad for the people that want this for Xbox, and been looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to this game ever since it was announced. The art direction of it seems so damn good.
Yeah.
Hold on one second. Yes, I'm with Splendor. Said, been waiting for this game, man. I'm hella pissed, yo. I said, thanks for the 2, man.
Understandable.
Yeah.
But
I get upset when people tell you that you can't be mad.
Yeah.
Right. Like, just to go buy it on a PC, or go, like, when people tell you, it's like, well, I just play it where the games are. It's like, well, motherfucker, like, you're
tried.
you're 2% of like what gamers have. You know what I mean? You have every system.
Yeah.
I have every system, but I still have enough empathy to know that 98% of people only have one system,
right?
Maybe 2, which is a Switch.
And remember everybody that's thinking like both sides, right? One end of the spectrum and the other, like, very, like, the ones in the middle of the spectrum, and like, you're good, you understand the thing, right? You could say, I bought an Xbox, it's coming, I can wait, whatever. Or if I have multiple systems, I could buy it. Okay, I'm a little angry, whatever. It's fine. But if you're one of the toxic on the far ends of both sides, and you're doing this for some weird, like, you're getting this weird toxic attitude just to, soften your ego blow of a plastic box or a game coming, and you could play it and somebody else can't, and you're using that as a weapon, like, those are the people that, should look in themselves and just breathe a little bit, and stop doing that. Just stop it. Just be the person in the middle with a steady head and understand the thing. And that's what, people like us, or, well, people like Black Viking and Skellington, reasonable people, talk about the news, but we're not, gonna blow up the earth because Wukong is not on Xbox day one, like, just don't do that, like,
Right.
don't attack devs, don't attack Xbox, don't attack your friends.
For sure.
Just understand the situation.
Yeah. Slow-mo, my boy Slow-mo backslaps in the building. He said, yeah, but the people complain and have every system. Laughing out loud. I mean, there's been some of that too.
That's what I said. Yeah,
There's
it's
been,
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
exactly
thing,
what
right?
he said. Yeah.
Both
Mhm.
ends of the spectrum. Like there's people that, you know, have every system but are choosing to console war, and then there's people that, you know, don't and only root for one system. And it's like, just be in the middle, be the cool guy.
Yeah.
Don't be a toxic asshole. You know,
So
that's
I
all.
was not for Wukong, but for Marvel versus Capcom collection, I was super excited because as soon as I saw that announced, I was like, oh boy, I'm playing this shit with my kids like crazy, right? And then there was no, I was like, why in the fuck is this not on Xbox, bro? Like, I don't,
Did you
there's
burn
so
down the
many,
house though?
I didn't burn
Did you
down
burn
my
down your
house.
house?
No,
Exactly.
I,
Yeah, because
I'm,
because
no,
you're a
I
level-headed
didn't.
person.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, and I don't buy third party stuff on PlayStation, and that's just like legitimately for. I think my route is for third party stuff. If it's Play Anywhere, I get it on Xbox, right? If it's not, then my second choice is Steam, because I always want the option to play on my big
Rogue.
screen. Like Play Anywhere allows me to do my big screen, my PC, my handheld, right? Steam allows me to do my PC, my handheld, right? PlayStation allows me just to do PlayStation. So that's my last choice
Your
of
Portal.
okay.
No.
No, sir.
Yes,
Listen.
I'm timed out.
When it comes to the Portal,
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you.
We don't care.
Jerry.
we don't.
No.
No.
I just don't. I knew as soon as that shit wasn't mobile, I knew I didn't care about that thing. I was like, what?
They're adding public Wi-Fi to it now with a new update.
So now somebody can hack my shit. Cool.
For the fourth time.
It's crazy, man.
I get you, man.
What was I saying? Yeah. That's but Marvel versus Capcom. Yeah,
Yeah.
because I really wanted to play it on the big screen with the kids. You know what I mean? But maybe I'll be able to with my ROG Ally, and I can just because it's not a heavy hitter. You know what I mean? So I could put it on max resolution and let it ride on the TV.
Poo-poo on Switch? No.
Huh?
Is
Well, it is on Switch. Yeah,
It'll run fine on that. But
it will. Yeah,
I don't know if you want that in your library, but yeah.
I probably don't. It's and I don't the controllers like I just
Yeah, I get you.
Just give
I
me
get
the-
you. No, you're allowed. You're allowed. Yeah, that one's a heavy hitter too. Like that one hit me as well, and I don't even much care about it. But that's a superstar of an IP. You know, it has so much
it was. Yeah,
behind it. Yeah, so I don't blame you, and I don't blame the fans in that case for being maybe more extreme than they might have been. But when it comes to Wukong, put in the same energy, I call foul play. You know, I just don't.
Yeah, I'm not tripping about Wukong. I mean, I am. I can see why people get upset, and I'm not going to be mad at people who are upset over it. But me personally, for me and my buying needs, I was going to play this bitch on PC. That's where I was going to buy it.
How about you, Skell? You good? You down on it, or you're okay with it?
Okay, so this is my thing. So I tried to think of this as a little, 14, 15-year-old Skellington. I tried to when he had only one console, you know what I mean? So I hear about this game, I'm hyped about it. It's supposed to come out day one on everywhere, doesn't come to my box. I'm a kid, I do not have money, not asking my mom to get me a PlayStation. We don't have enough money for a PC. So now I'm pissed the fuck off. That's why I understand. I empathize with that because little me would have been pissed the fuck off, especially because my friends have PlayStations. They would have been telling me how tight it is. So from that, I just empathize for sure. I understand why everybody's mad. Now, adult Skellington was getting this on Steam regardless. You know what I mean? So I've gotten to that point to where I could have thought about this from my adult perspective and been like, oh, they should just, get PC or just go buy a PS5 or just deal with the delay. But younger me would have been pissed off with the delay to the point to where if I had a job, I would have saved up to probably get a PlayStation because I fiend for games back then, like hardcore.
Yeah.
I would have been doing whatever I needed to do to play the game that I wanted to play. You know what I mean?
Anything, bro. Anything.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
No. No, sir.
I'm just kidding.
No, not anything, but damn near. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if you don't have a job, dude, as a kid, you can't do anything. You either have to ask your parent, or you got to go the other routes of things. So, hey, this would have set me on fire. But my people would have been just told me, oh well, how long? A couple months? You better wait a fucking couple months. You can't wait. So that's you're going. At least it's still coming to the console. So you know what I mean. It will come.
Right. But it's kind of it will. I guess we don't know that it's just that little phrase in there is like we cannot discuss what our partners are doing with other platform holders or whatever. Like, did they buy an exclusivity window of like 4 months or 6 months? Because that would be crazy.
You know why? You know what?
Right?
I think, I love the juicy story of it, but you know why it's such a good PR statement? There's 3 things you could deflect in there.
Yeah.
Because they say that they're sending help.
Right.
So we already know by that sentence that there is an optimization problem.
Okay.
So they know there is, and then they say we can't discuss the thing because partners, and then you're like, oh, is there a deal? But it's so clever because it was unprompted, but there are like things circulating out there saying that there's rumors about it. So they can easily link that as the prompt. And then they say something weird, like, what was the end sentence? Could you read the ending for me?
The end sentence. Then it says we can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders, but we remain focused on making Xbox the best platform for gamers, and great games are at the center of that.
Yeah, you see, and then you could spin that in like, wow, they're confident. Is it a good game? Do they know that they don't care about this game? Right? Is it like it's you start like throwing like it was just an excellent crafted, PR deflection, but there's truths in there that we're making all this news about. But the main point is it seems to be a optimization problem, and I don't really think, like, I'm treating it at Baldur's Gate. I really don't think Sony went over there and money had it.
Oh, for Baldur's Gate, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well,
even for this,
I'm
you
saying
don't think so?
it's one of those cases. It's one of those cases, right? It's like they're sending a team, so there is a problem, and also, it was so dodgy that they're kind of like, make them think it's a deal thing with Sony. But I heavily doubt Viking. I heavily doubt it's like.
Man, I wouldn't put it past though, bro. Not that it's,
I know, me too.
I don't want to get into like the whole, conspiracy of it. You know what I mean? Even though it's like it's kind of a theory that I have, but like I wouldn't put it fucking past them.
Hey man, I ain't going front. That's a good ass deal.
It is, bro. Like
business wise, yes, I'm doing that. We get to have it first. Oh fuck yeah! What do you need? Yeah. And we're hurting. Yes, yes. That's a good deal, dude. For PlayStation, I understand the deal.
And that we can have the narrative be, series as bad.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a perfect ass business move, man.
Yeah. It's a perfect ass business move from Sony, but it's also perfect ass deflection by Xbox.
It is. It's both ways, bro. But I don't put it past either one. Yeah. The corporate espionage is going.
They do some crazy shit.
Absolutely, man.
It's really bright in here, Viking?
Bro, listen, this light right here, bro, is crazy.
Yeah, I know.
It's crazy. I need the shades on so I don't,
trust you.
I don't Yeah, I feel you, bro. I see you. You got to wear the shades when you're on the show.
My own whiteness hurts my eyes.
Oh my god.
Did you ever get this? Super
I'm about to get it right now. Okay, yeah, Spartan 661 with the 2. Says if Series S is potato, then the Switch is a bean.
Switch is old, man. It's old, man. It's just old.
Series S is crazy.
It's like 99 years old.
Yeah, the Switch is mad old, bro.
Switch is old.
Oh my god. So
it's like Mike Tyson, but old.
Yeah. Splendiferous comes with the 2 as well. He says, "Oh, bro, can just spam Jim Ryan on PSN page all day." Oh man, Splen, you the best, man. Oh, Legendary Yobi's up in the chat. What's up, bro?
Yo,
he said, "Peace, love, life." All right, man. So before we roll out of here, unless y'all had something else to say about this whole ordeal,
Nope.
I'm sorry, Xbox console guys. Like, I'm sorry. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, that shit stinks.
I
was more mad at the Marvel versus Capcom shit, bro.
Yeah.
No, I'm way madder at Wukong. I feel the MVC, especially because I play fighters, but like that has been out before. This is a brand new game. I'm way hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. But it's a first time Chinese developer. Like, I was like, whatever, dude. Like, but like Capcom.
Yeah, that it is strange, and it's an old game. Like, I've played games newer than that, emulated that went over. Marvel Street Fighter 3 Third Strike.
Yeah,
same kind of game, 2D fighter, like Capcom made. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, the only thing
framework or whatever.
Yeah. Yes, true. The only thing that I'm gonna end with there on this topic is if Xbox guys, like, if you could see beyond the glasses, I'm shedding a tear, but you can't, so you'll never know.
So slanderous. No, I get Big Bad Mo, baby. I get you. Yeah, we get in that path of the goddess.
That's true.
And we get Monster Hunter Rise.
Yep.
But we get Path of the Goddess in Game Pass, which is great, right? Yeah. I get all that. But I just wanted to whoop my kid's ass in Marvel vs. Capcom collection, bro. Like, I could be mad at that.
It's a good ass collection. It is a legendary collection, honestly. Like, it's not just MVC 2. It's the other games, like Children of Adam, the Punisher shit. Like, that's a good collection for sure.
I'm not gonna go sell my Xbox because it ain't coming. Like, I reserve the right to be a little upset at Capcom for it. Yeah. You know? But all right, so before we move out, I want to get into some fun shit. Okay. Games that are coming out in July.
Mm-hmm.
What's on top of y'all's list, man? There's some. This is like the roll in. We got the Elden Ring DLC, right? And I don't know what else is coming out within the next couple of days. Luigi's Mansion in a couple of days. I don't know if anybody else.
That's a bust. $6 for a remake is nah, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. What's on Gamsley? What's on your list of games that you want to check out or purchase in July? And chat, y'all let me know too.
Do we have oh my god, do we have a list? I don't remember.
Yeah, I can bring it up. Oh, give me a second, Playboy. Yeah, of course, for you, White Viking.
You do that, please? Thank you.
I'll say mine while you're looking that up. Next month for sure, top of my list is Path of the Goddess.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. And the Flintlock for sure. I want to play that shit.
Oh my god.
There's so many games. You see all this shit.
Oh man. Okay.
Yeah,
Nintendo World Championships NES edition on Switch. I mean, have you seen that stuff? I'm ready for that. No, I'm joking. That was a joke. I don't care.
I knew you was.
I don't care. I'm definitely really ready for Final Fantasy 14 Dawn Trail. Okay. I know that's a weird thing, but I'm ready for that big time. I'm gonna play with my Xbox buddies because they just jumped into that.
Cool.
So I'm gonna do that and Frostpunk 2. That is
my dog. If I could high five you
Yeah.
right now, bro.
dude. I don't even have 5. We can make it up though.
Yeah, let's make it. Let's make it up, baby. Let's do it. let's get
Like a
ring
ninja
around
sign
in there,
it.
baby. Yeah.
No, yeah, for sure. No, your taste and like our taste is very similar, except for this, flight sim stuff. But yeah,
That's how I
Frostpunk,
feel about Yakuza stuff. I haven't
100%.
tried it yet. Yeah.
Oh
but
man, you gotta.
I
you gotta
will.
do that.
Well, you gotta get on Flight Sim.
I do. I acknowledge it. I played it. All right.
I'm talking
think
about this
it's
newest
okay.
one where it's gamified. You'll love it, bro.
Okay, fine. I will do it just for you. I'll live stream it. All right.
With a pilot hat
You're
on,
welcome. Dude.
Okay.
Anything, man. I got you. With these glasses, with these.
I'm going shirtless with a pilot hat on, bro. And
I'll
I'm
look
going
straight in
crazy.
your eyes. All right. Is
And
that
a
good?
bow tie,
All right.
shirtless, bow tie, pilot hat. I'm going crazy.
Skellington's like, I don't want this. I don't. Can we move on?
He'll do that shit.
Yeah.
Too.
Frostpunk 2. Frostpunk 2 for sure.
Okay. And you Scale, you said Path of the Goddess for sure. Flintlock.
Yeah. And I forgot about the college football too.
Yeah, college football. And you know what else is fucking crazy? Marvel Rivals again for a closed beta.
Ooh.
And Concord.
Okay. No, I'm joking. Concord. I do want to play Concord.
I bought it on Steam, so I have 5
Yeah.
codes to give out.
Yeah,
so,
no, we definitely play it.
I need to give it a fair shake before I shit on it for being $40.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I think the core game is gonna be fine. It's just what they're doing around it, not having it everywhere and stuff like that, and being paid. So, I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely give it a fair shake in July. But like for me, the first Ascendant looks good, and I've heard a lot of good things about the beta people played. Flintlock, if it's coming to Game Pass, baby, I'm playing it.
Yep.
At least trying it out, and that's what people need. Like, I'm tired of people going to like how many people finished the game that's in Game Pass or whatever. Like that metric within Game Pass, or even if it's in PS Plus, right, is so outdated. You cannot see how good a game is by how many people finished it when it's in a rental service, right? Or a service like Game Pass or PS Plus, because Game Pass allows you to try games you'd have never bought before anyway to see if you like them. So yes, a lot of people are going to pick it up, try it, like, this ain't for me, uninstall, and be done.
Yeah, just on the sheer number. Like, for instance, there are some games that will have, I don't know, 10 million players, right? That wouldn't have bought, or they wouldn't have ever sold, let's say, 10 million copies. So, like, it's very skewed numbers in that area. We can't base it off of that,
100%.
The people that were really interested in it, that would have bought it, that would have maybe been, as the numbers show, probably the 14 to 24% or the 30%, are still there. It's just that the potential for more to complete, more to jump in and experience the game is higher. It doesn't make any sense to say that it's a bad metric to have not a lot of people, playing it.
Yeah,
it's so dumb.
It's crazy.
Anyway.
It's just that I've kind of stepped away from the console war shit, man. It's gotten so fucking stupid.
Good.
Good. I can be still a little slanderous, but it's whatever.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, it's just all fun, And for Frostpunk 2, I can't wait to get into a new 4X type game, bro. Like I'm really excited for that. I think that's it. I don't know what this. No, that Splinter's Fate, that's already came out on Xbox. I think we played that before, didn't we, Scale?
Which one?
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles joint.
Yeah. That game's tight.
Yeah, it is. We played that. Me, you, and
whoa, wait a second.
Nova. What?
Darkest Dungeon 2 is not on Xbox?
No, it is. Hold on. Let me see. I swear I have it on.
Because on this list it says PS4, PS5. That's crazy. Darkest
Wow.
Dungeon. Pretty
Hold
cool.
on.
Xbox One. I guess.
I don't know. I don't see it.
Yeah, that's a weird one. Darkest Dungeon is really awesome, and the second
It
is
looks cool.
some. Yes.
Yeah.
The second, I believe, is in early access. I'm not sure on Steam. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Well, the
Don't
first
quote me on
one,
that, but-
the first one is on Game Pass right now.
Yep. Yeah, it is. But yeah, that's awkward. That's not on the release
On the list,
schedule
yeah.
on the little thing. Interesting.
Huh.
That's another one that's weird. But yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so those, I think those are my games, man. I'm with you on the Path of the Goddess. God, college football. I'm gonna wait 2 weeks.
I feel that.
Are you
Yeah.
guys soccer guys? Do you guys do you enjoy the football as the
I watched quite a
European
bit when I
say it?
was in Norway, but like I don't play FIFA very often.
Okay,
used to
because
play
Yeah.
I know FC
just-
just got on a Game Pass.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna bring that up. Yeah.
It's just EA, man. It's just tough for me to get into that. Like, I just
The Mutt Packs, the Ultimate Teams. Like,
and
I'm not
FIFA
doing
was known for their shit. Like, oh
Yeah.
my
Dude, NHL. I'm in Montreal, right? So I'm Montreal Canadians. Yeah, shit now, but it used to be godlike. But
Yeah.
they're I play that every year, and it's in Game Pass now every year, and I'm freaking stoked.
Yeah, that's dope.
I just
I
go
do
ham
like them
with
all
that.
being in Game Pass for sure.
Mhm.
The FIFA and the F1, all those games, like Madden 2, like it's crazy to see all that in Game Pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. They got a good little partnership going over there, man.
Mhm.
Ooh, and Valorant's on Xbox now. Oh, I dreamed of days like that, boy. Like, oh,
I did not expect that.
me either, bro. I love it. All right, so let me get some of these super chats. I know the White Viking just had to come through. He just came through
Mhm.
and he gifted 5 Longhouse gaming memberships to Grizzly, Stanley Francois, Voidlock, Darren Davis, and Restfee. Restfee? Restfee. I think that's how you say it. Thank you, my boy. And you guys know what we do, right? 277 people watching. Hit that like button if you on YouTube. I can't see if you're messaging or not if you're on Twitter. But thank you for watching us there. And look, all this money goes to the Boys and Girls Club at the end of the year. We're gonna have a nice little event. Give them, it's gonna be like a holiday event. Give them all kinds of crazy shit, man. Like Xboxes. Anybody want an Xbox? You just giving it out, bro. You feel me?
Yep.
So thank you, Gamsley, for gifting 5 right there.
There is no problem. I just want to see the horn.
Here you go, again. That's what I'm talking about. He just wanted to see the horn.
And
He
right
said, "Go
after real horn, I'll do my fake one, and I'll show you how it's done.
ahead." Yeah, you gonna show me? You gonna do one of
Oh,
these?
you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
You gonna give me one of those?
We are doomed.
Dude, take that away from this man. We can't do this.
All right, here we go. Oh. Ta-da!
Yeah, that
was
was
a good
good.
one.
That was good.
All right, now go ahead and give me that hawk horn right now, boy.
You ready? Hold on a second.
You'll see
Wait a
it.
second. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. It's coming.
All right.
Hold on. Boop. Look at that. Look,
Okay,
look.
okay.
Hold on. Is it this way?
Yep,
Okay.
yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
You like that?
The skin horn. Okay. I love it.
You're welcome.
I love it. It puts the lotion on the skin.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I
know
love
what?
the Gemsley.
We're going too far. We're going too far.
You don't
All right.
like that reference?
Buffalo.
Vic, the motherfucking click, hits me with a $2 super chat. He said, I'm reporting your stream if your shirt's off. Listen, you're just gonna have to report, bro. I see people streaming with their shirt off.
Yeah, but you're gonna have like a bow tie with your horn out. It's weird.
No, it's not. It's not weird. It's weird to you. It's because you're not cultured. It's not weird. I'm out. Yes, 100%. Vic with another 2 says Hawk Tua before Viking blows on it the horn. My God, dude. I knew these $2 super chats from Vic are always slanderous, bro. And he hits us with another 2 saying, I'm going to see a ball.
Yikes.
I'm taking it out. Vic! I can't wait till we meet in person one day, bro.
Crazy.
We're gonna go out and have some drinks, bro.
Man, I love this chat. Seriously.
That's crazy, bro.
Yes.
He said he's gonna be my biggest hater. Why was
Somebody gotta be one.
I guess, man. If I had any hater, I would want it to be Vic. So I appreciate you, Can't Folk. I appreciate you. All right, so before we get out of here, you guys have any parting words before y'all tell people where they can find you and stuff? You guys have anything else?
I do have one thing, shout out to Parris for his whole life story. So we couldn't get to the Gamescom topic, but shout out to him. It's all good.
Yeah. Parris came in here like,
We're back.
My God.
He's good.
Oh.
Oh man. Shout out to Parris if you gotta clip this whole thing. Somebody clip this whole thing so we can share it to him and add him. All right. But yeah, no, that's all I gotta say. No. Shout out to you guys. No, but really, shout out to you guys before the outro. Shout out to you guys for bringing us in. You guys are the best. So, and you too, chat. You're amazing.
no, man. You listen, you're always welcome here, bro. Always 100%. My boy Splendiferous hit us with another 2. Said that clip done got him hot, man. Play it again, Black Viking. No, y'all just want to see her do that, bro.
Mm-mm.
No, y'all can go watch Hawk Tua Girl on your own time.
Yes.
I play it for jokes around here, baby.
Oh no.
Spartan.
My boy Spartan, he said, "No, you about to play me some Hawk Tua."
Oh no.
Spartan 661 gifted 5 Longhouse Gaming Podcast memberships to Dead Proof, Stilo Facts, Davino, Oscar Emilio A. Gonzalez, and Salva. Yo, my boy Spartan. Y'all know what to do in the chat. Y'all throw them horns up. It's gang time. It's horn hub time. It's hawk horn time. Okay. Splendifer said, let me drop 25.
You gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
You get me?
Oh my god, I snorted. I can't believe it.
Oh my God.
Oh, good. Fuck. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
You only get one skin horn.
Only one. That's fine, baby.
That's fair.
one. One skin horn will do it, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I completely understand. Let me see.
Appreciate that, Spartan.
Yeah, Spartan, you the man for that, bro. 100%. Y'all know it go to the kids, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that. All right, man. So we're at the very end. Gamsley, go ahead and tell these fine folks where they can find you, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pimp my stuff out here. It's always just a pleasure being here. Your audience already probably knows. So, I'm hopping around the podcast. I got my thing on Gaming Arcadia with Asa, and we do the Xbox Series podcast and all that stuff. You could follow me at Gamsley TKD on Twitter if you want to see me hop on somewhere. I'll announce it there. Yeah, it was just a pleasure being here and talking games with you guys, and just chilling with the chat, speaking some Elden Ring. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, shout out to you guys.
Yeah, I've had a lot of fun kind of switching my stance on like even like some of the material that I want to talk about. I just want to fucking talk about games, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's been a lot more fun that way too. Just like talk about what's good about the games. If there's some really big news, we'll talk about it or whatever. You know what I mean? But like, fuck, I just have loved, like Scale gets so passionate about games. Nova gets super passionate about certain games, and then you two, Gamsley, and like me, just listening to y'all talk about Elden Ring as a new player of it. You know what I mean? Shit's cool, man. Shit's so cool. But yeah. So Scale.
Yo.
Where can these fine folks find you, man?
Before I say that, get this.
Okay, yeah. Splendiferous says, damn, Nova gonna wish he was here for all the blowing.
Yeah.
No.
Splendiferous.
Oh man, that's so good.
Blow that Splendiferous. I'm just kidding.
That's probably the best like GIF to ever happen. You know,
that's a good one.
We try to find them. You know. Oh, this motherfucker, Vic! I swear to God, Vic with the 2 said F it is Pride Month. I respect it.
Happy Pride Month, y'all.
Listen, no matter what you say about me blowing this horn, no matter what you say about it, you won't deter me.
We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway.
Regardless. I don't care. Pride Month or not. We blowing over here, baby. Clip that.
Clip that.
Clip by me.
I said, clip that.
I'm clipping that right now, actually.
Oh, fucking hate y'all. But thanks for the 2. Splendiferous, thanks for the 2 as well. Yeah, so go ahead, Scale.
Yeah, so I go by BLAQQ SKELLINGTON with 2 Qs. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern on YouTube and YouTube and Twitch, same name. I'm streaming Elden Ring. That's about it. That we're just playing Elden Ring. I got some bosses queued up. I'm training right now. I'm grinding to get my character right so we can face them bosses and still get whooped and hopefully prevail. So appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the super chats. Appreciate you, Gamsy, for coming through.
Of course, man.
You know what? Y'all need to watch Scale streams, man. They're super entertaining, bro. And then watch Gamsley's show with Asa, bro. Like that's just super clean too, man. I love the style and the talks they be having, you know. I love this comment. This encapsulates everything. Go ahead and read that, Scale.
He said, love how people want Viking to say pause, and he'd be like, nah, F that. I pause when I want to. That's a fucking fact. Yeah.
Y'all not gonna tell me when to pause. I will resume all day.
I've never heard that.
I will resume. As for me, man, first of all, thank you guys for 287 people, man, watching the stream. That's cool. Appreciate y'all. 100%. We got about 50 something watching from YouTube, the rest on Twitter. Appreciate y'all watching, bro. Means a lot to us. Thanks to everybody who donated by way of making cracking jokes on us and gifting memberships and not on us, on me. Like let's be real here, y'all the biggest bullies in the room. Yeah. Before y'all head out, man, hit that like button. Yeah, and if she don't hawk Tua, we don't talk Tua.
Oh, you gotta give him that hawk and spit on that thing. You get me?
I hate
Peace out, motherfuckers.